Hey guys, what is up? I will welcome you to the official YouTube channel of KingSam Grafix. This is your brother KingSam right here. So if you're new here, thank you very much for coming on to my channel to explore new ideas. Here I help people to unleash their creativity in terms of smartphone graphic designing. So if you want to expand or advance your skill in graphic design using smartphone, consider subscribing to this channel and then turn on the notification bell to be notified when new contents have been uploaded. And if you're old here, thank you very much guys for already come back to watch this video. So today we're going to learn how to create food flyer right in pixellab. So without further ado, let's jump right into it. Alright, so before we start, I will leave all the resources right to this flyer design in the description, so you can really go ahead and check them out in the description. Download them to guide you in your designing. And then one thing I would like from you is to kindly like this video and then leave your comments. It is very important. Can you leave your comment in the comment section to see how you're able to go about your design? Can you watch this video to the end to really understand the full tutorial on how to design this very flyer in pixellab? So let's get started. Alright, so the first thing you're going to do is just go ahead and delete this text right here. We don't need it at the moment. Okay, so delete. And then you're going to change the background size or the image size. So just hold on to image size this way. So the width you're going to use is 2500 pixels. 2500 pixels. And then the height you're going to use is 1300 pixels. So we have the 2500 pixels and then 1300 pixels right there. Okay, so this way. Alright, so since our background image is being set, let's go ahead and start our design. So the first thing we're going to do is just click on shapes right here this way. Okay, so I'll click on the check mark right here. We'll tilt it a little bit this way. Okay, so increase the size a bit this way, position right there. Okay, so this way is cool. So we did the width to be somewhere here. Alright, so this okay, go ahead and lock it. Alright, so the next thing you're going to do is just go on to your gallery. From gallery, you have a very image, all the resources you're going to use right here, and I will leave the link right in the description. You can go ahead and check them out. Alright, so we have our first image we are adding is this one, the TZD, who some people call it. Alright, so we can decrease the size a little bit this way and then move it behind this shape this way. Okay, sorry, this way. So the next thing I'm going to do is make sure you position in such a way that you get the very focal point you want, like the very part you want it to show. Okay, so I want this part to be shown. Okay, so this way. So we are going to make the shape right with the image this way, but before that, go ahead and copy this shape right here. So copy and then hide this one. Alright, and then go ahead and make these two shape, the shape and then image right here. The next thing you're going to do is you're going to erase the unwanted part. So in this case, you're going to erase the part to the left, so the shape is setting the border between the image you want and then the one we don't want. Okay, so go to eraser. It's quite a bit of work, but take your time and do it.
Head up, that's a fact. Never looking back, I'ma keep myself on track. Keep my head up, staying strong, always moving on. Feel I don't belong, tell my thoughts to move along. Push myself to be the best, die with no regrets. Live with every breath, see my message start to spread. And I had so many dreams, then you hit your teens. Life ain't really what it seems, try to find out what it means. Always do it on my own, so I gotta get through it. And the only thing I know is to love what I'm doing. Never give up, never slow go till I finally prove it. Never listen to the no's, I just wanna keep moving. Yeah, I put out all this art, it's my only medicine. Yeah, everything I do, I'm just being genuine. Yeah, I'm sick of being screwed, feel my own.
Right, so since the unwanted part or the part you don't want is being erased, go down and hide this one, the image we hide. Okay, so this way you're going to move it on top of this one to really cover, so bring this one on top to really cover the part you've been erased. Okay, so you can see the edge is very rough, so we're going to put this over it to make it very smooth. Okay, so the problem will be solved. Okay, alright, so right now our first image is being added. The next thing we're going to do is to import our second image. Okay, so we're going to repeat the same process that we did for the first one. So this way, go ahead and copy this one, copy. Okay, so this way. Alright, and then from gallery we have our image right here. I'm PC special and PC. Alright, so we have our image right here, this one, very nicely right here. So position it right behind this one, this way. Okay, we did the size a little bit this way, so you're going to make sure the side we want is being shown. Okay, so the side we want is being shown. So this way, if this is okay for you, can go ahead and lock it. So this one, position right here. Okay, so lock this one, position nicely right here, position nicely right there. Okay, so say this is the side we want, so it means you're going to cut off the left part. Okay, so go ahead and copy this shape again and hide it. The next thing I'm going to do is to merge this image with the shape right here. So this one, as we did for the first one, and then merge. So you're going to repeat the same process. This it has been moved on top, but I don't want to move it to the back later. So go to eraser this way. Alright, so I'll speed up the process as I did for the first one. Alright, so go ahead and move it behind all the way backwards this way. Okay, and then I'll hide this. You're going to move it on top of it too. Really hide like the edge, which is not quite nice. Okay, so move it this way. Alright, so kind of move it on top of it very nicely to hide the edge is not quite good. Okay, so this is very nice. This one is being added. Okay, so this way, go ahead and lock it this way. Alright, so we've added our two images right here. Let's go ahead and add our third shape. Okay, so go to shape. We want this triangle right here. So we want the triangle in such a way that it will be in line with this one. So we can adjust it this way. Can really adjust it this way. So this way, okay, can correct it a bit. Alright, so move it behind this one. Okay, can move it behind this way, and then go to texture. So you are adding this fried rice as a texture to this shape right here. So this one as a texture. Okay, so you can really increase the size a little bit to cut off certain part which is not quite showing clearly. Alright, so move it way backwards, so this way. So see this, our fried rice here being added as a texture to this image right here. So this is okay. Go ahead and lock it. Okay, so we are not done. You are still editing, so let's move on to our next stage. Alright, so just click on shape this way and then move the radius way to 35 this way. Okay, good. And then position right in the center this way. Go ahead and copy this way, and then change the color to a different color, something of this sort is okay. And then the next thing you're going to do is kindly position that one to right in the center this way. Okay, so you can go ahead and lock this, move this one behind this one this way. Okay, so the rest should be behind the white one. So we are going to edit, go to edit, we are editing the red, so the radius, move it to 0 this way, then click on the check mark this way. Okay, so the next thing we're going to do is to reduce the width of this one this way. Okay, and then lock it, go ahead and copy this one this way. Okay, and then reduce the size, then position right here, so it should be perfectly in line with the edge of this one. Okay, so make sure it's really in line, then move it behind this one too. Okay, so make sure it's behind that one too. Alright, so go ahead and make the three shapes this way. Okay, so merge. Alright, and then change the color to one color, say black this way. Alright, so our custom shape is being added right here. The next thing you're going to add it, just click on another shape this way. It's quite complicated, but take your time and do it. And we're going to make this one very smallish, like something of sort, and merge together with the first shape. We are doing this simply because if you want to add a texture to this, without this process it can't be added, it will become some way. So go through the process. Okay, so this way, and then go to stroke it of 2. It's okay. So this screw, right, this screw, you can see at the very edge of this one here, the shape is being kind of funny. It's because this is a tutorial, so if you're doing, just take your time and then make sure the shapes are very in line or very perfect. Okay, this is a tutorial, so I'm going to take my time correcting it. Alright, so you're going to create multiple of this shape, each with its texture. Okay, so you're going to make sure like 3 in a row. You're going to do 3 in a row, so let's make sure it goes there. Okay, so let me copy this one, and then we're going to use the grid very much here, because without the grid can do the proper arrangement for this one. Okay, so take your time and do this. The grid is really going to guide you. Use the grid. Okay, so if you copy this one, and let's copy it again, see. So you can see this entering this way, it means this size wants to work. Let's go back. Alright, let's go back. So we are going to reduce the size of this one a little bit this way. Okay, copy this way, and let me copy again, see. Okay, this is kind of cool. We're going to refer this one to the other side, so go to 3D rotate, and then rotate it this way. Very simple. Okay, very nicely this way. Okay, so you're going to really copy the 3 right there to form another row. Alright, so we are going to use the grid right here. So this my grid right here. The grid right here. So I want to trace the center of this one. So okay, so there is the center. Okay, so this one too, I want to trace the center. Alright, so that one too, that's the center, and then the very last one I want to trace the center. Okay, that one too, that's the center. Okay, so if I'm copying this, copy this way. Okay, copy. If I'm copying this way, then if I'm to copy this one to this way, but this time I think it's too far apart, so let's move this one a little bit upwards this way, and move this one this way, this one to this way. Okay, so you're going to reflect this one to be facing the other one, so 3D rotate is a design, so you can choose to change the concept. Okay, you can choose to change the concept behind the reflection, everything. Okay, and this one to 3D rotate. Let's say I want to reflect this one to this way. Okay, it's kind of crossing the first image right there, but don't worry for now. Okay, so let's move on to the first one and go to texture this way. So we have our very first image we are adding as a texture. That was rice with contour steel. This one, nice. This way. Okay, so this scale. Let's move on to the next one, which is fufu. So go to texture. Okay, here for image right here. For very nice, delicious fufu right here. This one, and then increase the scale. Okay, so if you're seeing double this thing, multiple, just increase the scale, but never enable the maintain ratio, it become a bit distorted. Don't do that. Okay, so let's move on to the third one, texture, image, and that one is the banku with tilapia. Okay, so we have for banku with tilapia right here. Nice. Okay, so let's move on to the fourth one. So texture, image right here. So we're adding this one too right here. Alright. Okay, so increase the scale, just increase this way. Alright, so fifth one, texture, image. We have for very nice fried rice. Sorry, very nice jollof rice right here. This one. Okay, give the scale. Give the scale. Okay, and our very last one, sorry, texture of image right here. Okay, our very last image right here. Alright, so increase the scale this way. Alright, good. So we are good to go. We are going to, the next thing I'm going to do is to change the background color. So this way, go ahead and lock all these stuffs from an interruption. Okay, so lock all these stuffs. See, because this crossing this one, the calculation wasn't right, because it's a tutorial, it's not quite right. So if you're doing it, try to take your time and do it. This shouldn't cross the other image right here. Okay, so you didn't really take your time and do it. So go to background color this way and then change the color. You're using this color right here. Okay, so you're using this color. Okay, so this is cool. Alright, this is cool. So the next thing you're going to add is our text right here. So Oberima kitchen. So just type in Oberima this way. Okay, capitalize it this way. Can increase the size a little bit. Change the color to this one, this way. Okay, and then the font you're using the area, so change it to this font. Okay, good. And then go ahead and lock it. Okay, and then add another text, Oberima kitchen. Okay, Oberima kitchen. Good. Okay, and increase the size a little bit, and then I'm using this font type right here, this one. Okay, so this signature font right here, Oberima kitchen. Good. So we added our first test, or our first two tests right here, the Oberima kitchen. So you are moving on to the base to add the kind of foods Oberima kitchen sells. So let's go quickly and add those ones. So we have fufu. Can add them fufu, comma, plain rice, comma, emutu, comma, ampesi, comma, benku, comma, and then etc. You can add the rest. Alright, so go ahead and reduce the size a little bit. Change the font type to the area, we're using the area throughout. Okay, so this font type can reduce it a little bit this way. Okay, good. Go ahead and lock it. You're adding another shape right here, so add this shape really. Okay, so this way, change the color, go to color, change the color to red this way, then move it behind all the way backwards, behind these stars, move it backwards. Okay, so behind this one, behind the food. Okay, so this way, and then go ahead and change the color of this one to this one. Good, to the same color red. Okay, so this way. To be on the safer side, let's move this one. It's looking some way awkward. Okay, so let's move this one behind there. I'm busy. Okay, I think this is okay. Good, this is looking nice. And then let's change the color of this one to color. Change the color to this one. Okay, so Oberima kitchen is being added. You're going to add some effects to make it like very kind of interesting. So add these dots. Okay, so these dots make it very kind of very interesting. Alright, okay, can place it right here. Then can the spacing, the line spacing, can reduce it a little bit this way. Okay, so we're almost done. Let's add a location and then a quantum detail, and then boom, we are done for this tutorial. Let's add a quantum detail. Okay, so this one, just paste here this quantum detail right there. Okay, the same fonts, the same area font this way. Yeah, okay, good. Can we do the size a little bit? Okay, so go ahead and copy, then the location, Kuchi. Okay, so this cool. Okay, so can we position it here? Good. Alright, so basically we are done. This quite a bit complicated as to our normal videos, so kindly take your time, go through the tutorial to the end to really get a concept. Actually, I made this tutorial for a student who requested. Kindly leave your comment in the comment section as to how you were able to do the same flyer, and then like this video because it goes a long way to help me. If you're not subscribed yet, kindly click on the subscription button and then turn on the notification bell to be notified the moment I upload new contents. Thank you very much and see you in my next upload. Bye.